Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H has responded to Jacob Fatu's outrageous actions at Saturday night's main event. The Samoan werewolf faced Braun Strowman at the show, and the match ended in pure chaos. Fatu lost via disqualification after he refused to stop attacking Strowman in the corner. He kept on hitting the monster of all monsters with hip attacks, ultimately causing him to bleed. After the match, the Bloodline 2.0 member looked to do more damage before WWE officials stepped in. Nick Aldis came out as well, ordering Jacob Fatu to stop his attack. However, he didn't listen and attacked the security guards who tried to stop him. The Samoan star ended up hitting 3 moonsaults on Braun Strowman to leave him injured in the ring at Saturday night's main event. Triple H has commented on the incident, quote-tweeting a clip of Fatu's beatdown from WWE's official X handle. The game simply had one word to say. While it seems like Triple H has endorsed Jacob Fatu's actions with his tweet, a punishment might still be possible. The Samoan werewolf simply did too much damage at Saturday night's main event. Nick Aldis may choose to suspend him while forcing him to miss the 2025 Royal Rumble. It was a night to remember. A night where the boundaries of chaos and rebellion were shattered. Saturday night's main event had promised to be an electric showcase, but no one could have anticipated the drama that unfolded. Jacob Fatu, a powerhouse of the wrestling world and a recent addition to WWE, found himself at the center of controversy after defying General Manager Nick Aldis' authority and breaking one of the company's most sacred rules. The fallout was immediate, with Triple H responding in a way only the game could, with a single, cryptic word. The build-up. The stage was set for Jacob Fatu to make his in-ring debut at Saturday night's main event. Fans were buzzing with anticipation, eager to see how the Samoan juggernaut would fare under the bright lights of WWE. Standing across from him was Bronson Reed, another powerhouse who had been dominating the mid-card. Nick Aldis, who had been serving as WWE SmackDown's general manager, made it clear during the pre-show that the match was to be a showcase of sportsmanship and respect. Aldis emphasized that any interference or unsanctioned behavior would result in immediate consequences. "This is not the Wild West," Aldis declared in a backstage interview. "Jacob Fatu needs to understand that WWE operates under a code of conduct. He's new here, but that's no excuse." It was a veiled warning, one that Fatu appeared to ignore entirely. The match turns chaotic. The bout began with a flurry of hard-hitting moves, both men showcasing their unparalleled strength and agility. Fatu delivered a devastating Samoan drop that nearly sent Reed through the mat, while Reed retaliated with a thunderous tsunami splash. The crowd was on fire, chanting "This is awesome," as the two titans clashed. But just as the match reached its climax, the unexpected happened. Solo Sikoa, Fatu's real-life cousin and a prominent member of the Bloodline, stormed down the ramp. Sikoa, still seething from recent tensions within his own family faction, had a bone to pick with Bronson Reed, who had humiliated him on SmackDown 2 weeks earlier. Despite Aldis' strict warnings, Fatu welcomed Sikoa's interference. The two unleashed a brutal assault on Reed, turning the match into an unsanctioned brawl. Steel chairs, the announce table, and even the steel steps were used as weapons as the chaos spiraled out of control. Aldis, furious, stormed out to the ring and demanded the carnage stop. "This is not how we do things here," he shouted, but his pleas fell on deaf ears. Fatu and Sikoa continued their assault, ultimately leaving Reed incapacitated. The fallout. Backstage, the atmosphere was tense. Aldis was livid, pacing back and forth as he addressed the media. "Jacob Fatu has disrespected me, disrespected this company, and disrespected the fans," Aldis said. "This kind of behavior will not be tolerated." Fatu, unrepentant, brushed off Aldis' comments in a post-match interview. "I came here to make an impact, and that's exactly what I did," Fatu said. "If Aldis has a problem with it, he knows where to find me." The situation reached a boiling point when Triple H, the chief content officer of WWE, took to social media to address the incident. In true Triple H fashion, he kept his response short and impactful. The tweet simply read, "Disappointed." The one-word message sent shockwaves through the WWE universe. Fans and wrestlers alike knew that when Triple H spoke, his words carried weight. The locker room reaction. Backstage, the locker room was divided. Some wrestlers admired Fatu's audacity, viewing his actions as a statement of dominance. "Jacob Fatu is a star," one anonymous wrestler said. "Yeah, he bent the rules, but he did it in a way that made everyone sit up and take notice." Others, however, were less forgiving. "We have rules for a reason," said a veteran wrestler. "If Fatu thinks he's above the system, he's in for a rude awakening." Nick Aldis reportedly held a private meeting with Fatu and Sikoa after the show, but sources say it ended in a stalemate. Fatu refused to apologize, while Aldis doubled down on his authority. "This isn't the Indies," Aldis was overheard saying. "You're in the big leagues now. What's next for Jacob Fatu?" The fallout from Saturday night's main event has left Fatu's future in WWE uncertain. While his actions have undoubtedly made him one of the most talked-about stars in the company, they've also put him at odds with WWE management. Triple H's one-word tweet has fueled speculation that disciplinary action is imminent. Could Fatu face suspension, fines, or even termination? Or will WWE use the controversy to elevate Fatu's status as a rebellious anti-hero? Meanwhile, fans are divided. Social media is ablaze with debates over whether Fatu's actions were justified. Some argue that his defiance added a much-needed edge to WWE programming, while others believe he crossed the line. The bigger picture. This incident also raises questions about Nick Aldis' leadership as SmackDown general manager. While Aldis has been praised for his professionalism, some critics believe he lacks the authority to control larger-than-life personalities like Jacob Fatu. There's a reason why Triple H didn't intervene directly, one wrestling analyst said. He's testing Aldis to see if he can handle this kind of situation. If Aldis fails, don't be surprised if we see some changes in management. The final word. As the dust settles, one thing is clear. Jacob Fatu has made an unforgettable impact on WWE, for better or worse. His disregard for authority and willingness to push boundaries have cemented him as a polarizing figure. Triple H's cryptic message looms large, a reminder that even the most powerful stars are not above the system. Whether Fatu emerges from this controversy as a bona fide main eventer or becomes a cautionary tale remains to be seen. For now, all eyes are on SmackDown, where the fallout from Saturday night's main event is sure to dominate the narrative. Will Jacob Fatu face the wrath of WWE management, or will he double down on his rebellious ways? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the WWE Universe will be watching.